Hi 103. I just wanted to give you a live demonstration of constructing one of the Platonic solids from your homework number 12. So what you need to do first, after you print out the first page of your homework, is cut out along every solid line. So there's a solid outline that goes around the entire shape, and you're going to cut that out. Then along every dotted line, so we've got dotted lines here, you're going to just go ahead and do sort of like a pre-fold. Later on when we go to build the shape, those folds are going to come in handy, okay? Now you can see I've kind of written on here, and this wasn't in the instructions, it's completely optional, but I find it helpful, is I've labeled exactly how big each of the angles on the triangle is. It's 60 degrees. And I've also numbered the faces so that later on I can see exactly how those faces come together, right? You want to leave on those tabs that say glue under, because that's how the shape is going to come together. Now I'm not going to use glue, I'm going to use tape because it dries instantly. But what you're going to do is you're going to take the pieces that say glue under, the pieces that say glue, this is kind of hard to show, that say glue under, and you're just going to tuck it underneath the adjacent side once it's folded. All right, so I've got two sides here, and it creates kind of a seam. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be using glue. I'm going to use tape here. I'm just taping that on the inside. You could tape it on the outside, whatever you want to do. And so you can see I've started constructing this three-dimensional shape. Now, continue folding in these different sides. So I've got a tab that says glue under. I've got another tab that says glue under, and I'm just tucking those glue under tabs in. Tucking those in the best I can, and you're going to get a pretty good vision of what this tetrahedron really looks like in front of you. So I'm just taping along these seams now. I'm putting tape along the edges. We want to use the correct vocabulary here. We just tape along these edges. It's going to bring the faces together. All right, so this is just to help you get a visual of what you're looking at while you're working through homework 12. This should help you be able to calculate the internal angle sum very easily if you've labeled all of your angles. So what I want to do is show you now with a physical model how we calculate the internal angle sum. You pick any vertex. They're all the same on every Platonic solid. Every vertex is exactly the same. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to pick any vertex. I'm just pointing at this top one here. You're going to look at it straight down at the vertex here. So I'm just going to bring that in towards the camera. So I'll put a little shade here. You can see that there are three angles meeting in that one vertex. Okay, they all share that one vertex. So I'm looking sides 1, 3, and 4 on my figure are all meeting at a vertex. And what we do when we calculate the internal angle sum is we add up all the angles that meet at that vertex. So in this case, I'm adding 60 plus 60 plus 60 to get 180 degrees. So the internal angle sum at the vertex on a tetrahedron, that's this shape here, 4 triangles that have come together in space. The internal angle sum is 180 degrees there. Now you can do that with all of the shapes, and it's just easier if you label all of these angles, number your sides, and you can get a really good feel for these Platonic solids, which you're going to need for test 2 and the final, as well as homework 12. Okay, so if you have any questions, my first suggestion to you is going to be go print these out, or go look at the models online and try to get a feel for exactly what we're looking at here with these Platonic solids. Okay.